cause her husband's hustling. And I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chilling at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kicked my kicks off and took off my jacket. Rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones blasting. And started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. Alright, I'ma try to do the same thing. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Snoop yo. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Snoop yo.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started, and on the hill today, number 26. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Ground ball right side. Oh, what a stop from his backside, and they get the out.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive and stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Ball one, no strikes. One out, base is empty. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. Fastball for a strike.
2-1.
Drilled out towards left center field. Nimmo ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Nick Castellanos.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Trey Turner in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Mullins in pursuit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. And we're back. Our starting pitcher in this one, Jesus Luzardo.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
We go to the bottom of the first, and here's the veteran outfielder, Starling Marte. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Luzardo with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball popped up. Turner under it. He makes the grab. And there's one down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And a big factor for them in recent games, Starling Marte.
And you got to like this matchup for him as a guy who hits left-handed pitchers as well as anyone, it seems. I mean, he's hitting over 300 against southpaws this season. He's got a good shot to make a big impact against the left-hander on the hill today.
Digging in, Luis Angel Acuna.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Line drive, hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Pete Alonso. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Just off the outside edge, and 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. Turner with the throw to first. And that takes care of Alonso. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. End of 1. And we're still scoreless. Second inning set to go. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Kyle Schwarber.
Schwarber working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Ball 1 there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Puts it away for the out.
Batting 5th, center fielder, Johan Rojas.
Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And a slider misses down and away. And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And it is 2-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Bryce Harper stands in now and watches strike one. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? And that's the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom of the 2nd, Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Luzardo back to work.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 6th, center fielder
Cedric Mullins will hit next. And that's too high. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Tag. Out. A bullet from JT Realmuto.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
The other way. And that'll get down for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting 7th.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now here is Francisco Alvarez. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Mullins, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos has this one sized up, makes the catch. That is the inning. Mets strand 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. And here comes Alec Bohm.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Bohm, a former All-Star, hitting 7th in today's lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2018. In the air, center field. Mullins settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting 8th, right fielder,
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Upstairs.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. It's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
Ripped on a line. Mullins falls it in for the out. And there are 2 down.
Catcher, JT Realmuto.
Here comes Realmuto. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And that drops in for a strike.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play. So I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. You can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary.
Well, he settles under it in left, and that will end the inning. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Hitter, Jeff McNeil.
Inside, 1-0. And another ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
The next offering misses. Ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the
third
plate was not going to help
baseman,
him out by
Brett
swinging at something out of the zone.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Misses again, 5 in a row.
1-0.
And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Marte takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Swung on, belted, way back there. And that's a fair ball. McNeil headed home. Head first slide, and he's safe. And it's 1-0.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
One out, runner at second. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Angel Acuna. That
Ball
misses
one,
the
no
zone, and that is ball 1. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Marte around third, and it gets by him. He'll score easily. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
One down, runner at third. And next for the Mets, Pete Alonso.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Francisco Lindor. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And there's a foul ball. And that one fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next pitch is outside. Alonso at first, one gone. In the air, out towards left center. Rojas hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the second game of the series. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one not close.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. On the ground. They take the force out. That ends the frame. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Mets 3 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Queens, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And a good eye there.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh flied to left his first time. Pickoff throw, but it's wide of the bag and gets away.
One's the count.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there, and it's gone. His 16th homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Trey Turner now. And that's in for a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Mullins settles under it. 1 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses in the dirt.
That's ball 2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting,
Johan Rojas getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. That's in for a strike.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Next offering way upstairs. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And a foul ball. Schwarber off of first with 2 away. And that one missing low. Way inside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And down on strikes. And that'll do it. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Citi Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Cedric Mullins.
You hear me now? Everybody been the plug on the source door. Catch me in the kitchen with the shades down, cooking now.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one just misses.
And that pitch count is impactful, because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here is Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
This to third. Boom. Tosses to first.
2 down.
2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil stands in. He reached out a walk his first time. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Late swing, foul to the left. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing doing for the Mets. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. There's a strike.
You know, these Phils just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
The Mets have some action going in their pen. Brooks Raley getting ready to go. Razabon getting cranked up as well. That one
2 balls,
outside.
1 strike.
And a count 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Bohm stands at first with 1 out. That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
Nice
line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And a pretty good chance we can see a lead change here, or at least a tie ball game with both of those runs in scoring position.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 26 will depart. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment.
Now pitching.
Brooks Raley on to pitch here.
Number 25.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Golden opportunity right here. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
Two on, 1 out.
Ball, that's just out.
Line drive. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 3-3.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. He's already homered here in this one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
2 outs and a runner at third. And we're at the top of the 5th. Outside low. 1-1. That's down
That's
and
ball
in.
2. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's
That ball
outside.
went out.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Trey Turner in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now batting, shortstop Trey Turner.
Here's Turner now. 0 for 2 in this one. And the sweeper is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
2 strikes.
Got him. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back.
Leading
Now the third
off for
baseman,
the
Brett
Mets,
Beatty.
Third baseman.
This is kind of a tough
Brett
matchup as a left-handed
Beatty.
hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Luzardo back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Ripped to third. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Right side. Castellanos moves on it and puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Angel
Acuna. Up now for the Mets. Swings through that one. 0-1.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. In the dirt, and the count is 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On a line, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Well, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. Tap foul at the plate. Got him! Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Give me everything you got. Stripping down in the parking lot. Quiet type, watch him hit the spot. Sneak tip, I don't talk a lot. Swinging RBI, really breaking in. Home run. You got your eyes on me.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Gregory Soto.
Now pitching
And
for
he's
the
been
New
hit
York Mets.
pretty hard at times this year,
Number
so
65.
he's looking for better. Right
Gregory
now, giving up more than a hit per
Soto.
inning.
Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. This guy with light tower power. Schwarber measures 6 feet even, 230 pounds, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Next offering way off the plate.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Next
2
pitch,
balls,
not
1 strike.
close, up high. Just missed. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Rojas in the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Fought off foul. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Good job to fight that one off. And that's downstairs. And the count is even, 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Baden slings to second, throw to first, but he beat it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Here's Harper now.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That one misses.
No strike.
Ball 1. And that's down and away.
No strike.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Soto picks over, and he's back in easily. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Rojas, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that is out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Alec Bohm in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Stays alive. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Go-ahead run on base. And now here is Alec Bohm, 1 for 2. And that's in for a strike.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Right through there for a strike. And that one almost got him.
Strike. Two to the count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Goes down looking.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position at 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Gregory Soto out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Huascar Brazoban.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That one missing inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two outs. That one hammered but pulled foul. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 3. Clean work out of the Mets bullpen there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Bottom of the inning. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1. Aye.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Brandon Nimmo.
For the Mets, left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now batting,
Cedric Mullins up now for the Mets.
boss flow. I be getting to the point like a crossbow.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is fouled back. That misses. 1-2 the count. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Reed Garrett.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto.
Catcher JT Realmuto.
Gotta move and step, haters shoot your plane down. Came up with, we ain't the same now. Heard I was trash, I ain't stopping beats, I hang now. Cause anybody in my way clown. Bang the 5, bump knuckles, insane how. H hits, found my niche, wrapped away, getting paid.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Bounce to the left side. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, second baseman Bryson Stott.
This is Bryson Stott. Strike on the inside corner. 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
Went with a sweeper for the strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Outside, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 away.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Marsh stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Gets him to chase after that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a ball popped up. Garrett pulls it down, and that is that. Nothing doing here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. All tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Catcher Francisco Alvarez.
I've only seen a city for less snobs, streets, geeks, and actors with money breaches the past and many broken bridges. Islam with barbed wire, not some pretty picket fences in the feet. Didn't tread over me, no. This focus for roses, and you get these cockroaches and focus that are supposed to.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Orion Kerkering.
He's thrown the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
I know you got it. Sidewalk talks from Houston to New York, writing words of fans off from LA to Newport.
Off the mark there, and that's ball one.
Counts 1-0.
And a strike. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jeff.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. A strikeout and a walk. Right through there for a strike. And downstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
In the dirt, blocked. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run in second.
Wow. I mean, you can't really blame him for wanting to move up and try to get into scoring position, knowing that he's the potential winning run. But, man, that hurts right there. Nice job on the defensive side of the ball to cut him down there.
One down, base is empty. Line drive, that's a base hit. One down, runner at first. So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. Swing and a foul out of play. On the ground, 2 ball. Flips it. There's one. Out to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Starling Marte up to hit. First pitch just misses. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Two outs. Fly ball to right. Castellanos brings it in, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 8th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. A.J. Minter.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 3 in this one. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And it's even up. Movement in the bullpen. Edwin Diaz appears to be getting loose. front and foul to the left side. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And now Kyle Schwarber. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
1-1, no strike.
And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Gets the outside corner with that one. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws the first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder Johan
Rojas stands in for the Phillies. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one lifted to left. Nimmo has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back here in Queens, here's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna.
Luis Angel Acuna.
Kirkering back to work. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Yeah, that's fouled off. He goes down looking. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Late swing, fouled off. One down, base is empty. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Next pitch is inside. And the count 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Chopped left side, and it goes just foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Lindor.
Foul ball there. On the ground right side. Stott over to first in time. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. Score remains tied at 3.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Splits the plate. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And now it's Alec Bohm. And that chops in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Clay Holmes up and throwing. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. This one in the air, right field. Marte under it. And there's two away.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
At the plate, Nick Castellanos. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. That one is gone. And they jump out front. It's 4-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. 1 for 3.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
2 down, nobody on. Into left center for a base hit.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 outs.
Aye.
That one misses, and it's 2-1.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the ninth. And now it's going to be Brandon Nimmo. That's too low. And that is ball 1. And he's going to reset as he steps off the rubber. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Orion Kerkering gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Jose Alvarado into the game.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one.
Alvarado.
You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
High fly ball out to center field. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Mullins in the box now, takes strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that drops foul. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball, that's in.
Got him swinging for the K. Now only 1 out remaining.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie. You can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
So they're down to their final out. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that skips in the dirt. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And a count 1-2. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And that's the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
City gone up.